Here we are with another travel talk. I'm Emily Kaufman, the travel mom. One of the many things I enjoy about traveling is enjoying the local food and drink. And today my guest is somebody who knows so much about travel and the drinks. I'm excited to be talking today with Paul Zahn. Hi, Paul.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So you're an expert in entertaining and you specialize in putting together great cocktails. So where are you right now?
I am in Los Angeles creating a lot of isolation libations, but don't you fret, I have my trusty passport right here. So I got my passport stamp when I went from the bedroom to the living room today.
So we'll be traveling around the world and traveling around your home in order to indulge in some drinks. So some of my favorite things I've discovered in locations around the world. And today you're going to take us through a few of those. So what are we going to make today?
So why don't we start off in Italy, because we all love Italy, and we're going to make a spritz because there's nothing like aperitivo hour. And we are going to make a DiSarano spritz. So DiSarano is the world's favorite Italian liqueur. It's amaretto. It's made in Serrano, Italy. So what we're going to do is, it's super easy. So what you do is you take some ice, you take an iced mixing tin, and we are going to put 2 ounces of DiSarano in. Has that wonderful Madagascar vanilla. There we go. And we are going to squeeze some lemon. Super easy. And a lot of this stuff you have at home already. So we're squeezing the lemon. And then we are going to simply shake it up. Shake, 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 do the dance. And then we are going to put it into this wonderful spritz glass. See that lovely goodness. And then we're just going to top it with some soda water. And I'm actually using SodaStream because I'm obsessed with SodaStream, and we all have that at home. So there you go. See that? And it's lower proof, so it doesn't have like a ton of alcohol in it, so you can sort of have this spritz all day long. And then what else I did with the garnishes, I used some oranges and I dehydrated them in my oven. So what you do is you just slice up the orange, put it into your oven on a super low temperature for about 12 hours, and it dries it out. So that way you can use your lemons and your citruses more than once. You just pop that in and boom.
You made that look so easy. That was one of my favorite things that I experienced in Italy. My sister and I were lucky enough to travel in Italy last summer, and that was the go-to fun beverage, was the spritz. Also, you said to put it in this nice spritz glass, and I noticed a big ice cube.
Yes.
Is that a big wine glass, or is that something specific that
it's just a larger sort of wine glass. I do a lot of sangrias in this glass. It's plastic, so if I have too many, I'm not going to be breaking glasses, which sometimes happens, no judgments. But yeah, so it's just a nice, I have a pool, so it's great to lay by the pool, have these lower proof spritzes, enjoy the DiSarano, and they're easy to make for your friends, because if you're entertaining, you want to be able to like put together a batch of these, and they have that lovely, I feel like I'm in Italy right now, even though I'm in my apartment for 30 days.
Yes, that looks very inviting. Okay, so take us to another place, another country, another cocktail.
Next up, I am obsessed with London. I love London. I'm sure you do too. So we have the accoutrements to make an espresso martini, which an espresso martini was started in London, which people don't know that, in the Soho district in the 80s. So a supermodel walked into a bar. She said to the bartender she wants something to wake her up and bleep her up. So we had a coffee machine, so we combined 1 part vodka. We're going to do 1 part vodka in an ice mixing tin. Then we are going to do a shot of espresso, just like this. And then we are going to do 1 ounce of Tia Maria, which is a great coffee liqueur, to give it that a little bit of sugar, a little bit of sweet, made with Madagascar vanilla, Jamaican rum. And it's 3 ingredients. Again, we're not trying to be too complicated while we're in these isolation situations, so that way a lot of the stuff we already have at home. So we are going to shake this up. And I just realized I forgot my espresso glass over there. So typically,
well, let me go grab your espresso glass. I have a couple questions for you about that. I see you shaking it, and I'm not sure, did you put ice in there ahead of time, or would you put ice over it once it's in the espresso glass?
So it is, here we go. So I put ice in all of my mixing tins just before we started, just for, aesthetic and everything like that in room. So It's the espresso, the vodka, and the coffee liqueur. And now we are going to just pour this in an espresso glass. And it has that nice froth. I don't know if you can see it. And then we have some coffee beans. So we're gonna garnish it with some coffee beans, just like that.
That looks magnificent and so super easy.
It is, it's easy, it's delicious, and it's a classic cocktail. I feel as though an espresso martini is a classic cocktail. They're great for dinner parties. A lot of people in Australia do them before dinner. It's sort of like the party starter. But there's always an appropriate time to have an espresso martini, people, always. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
So both of the cocktails you've made, you've said you put into a mixing tin.
Yes.
Is that what people would think of as a martini shaker?
Yeah, just a cocktail shaker. It's sort of like we have one of these, we have one of these. These are ones I've just sort of picked up over the years. I've gotten some of them in gift bags. You know, we go to so many events and they give little shakers. So something like that. If you don't have a mixing tin, I mean, improvise. So use 2 rocks glasses and just sort of go like this over the sink. You know, you don't have to break the bank during isolation time to really have a great cocktail.
So I see you wheeling in there one of my very favorites. I have visited Mexico time and time again. I have siblings that live there, and it's such an easy place to get to from Los Angeles. What are we making over there?
Yes, yes. I think we just missed each other in Mexico at Villa Premier. So we have the ice mixing tin again. And what I've done is I preset a piece of some ice in here, and I did a tahine rim with some tahine that I had at home. You could do sea salt, you could do sea salt and cayenne. And then we are going to do 2 ounces of Blanco tequila, super easy. People have tequila at home. So it is 2 ounces. And then we are going to squeeze in some limes. So we have some limes. And then we're going to squeeze the lime juice in. Again, we have this at home, or you can pick it up when you are you're food shopping. So there we go, some lime. And I don't have any simple syrup or sugar at home. So what I'm going to do is just use some honey. Honey still works as a sweetener. So we're going to do just like a little dash of that. And then we're gonna just shake that up. So we have the tequila, we have some citrus, and then we have some sweetener. So it's pretty straightforward. Then we're gonna shake that up. And then we're gonna, we're not gonna strain this one, we're just gonna pour it. I feel like I'm in Mexico already, right?
Right.
So the sweetness and the tartness and then the spice makes the perfect. It's a pretty standard margarita, but it's delicious. So I'm in. Hola, hola.
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 I am so impressed at how easy these things are. I tend to overcomplicate things. So you've showed me that I'm even capable of doing it. So at the beginning, you showed the rim had tahine on top of it.
It had
How do you
tahine.
suggest that people rim their glasses? What would be the way to do that?
So what you want to do is you want to take a lime or a lemon, and you simply just take it and you rim the glass like this. You can see this. So you
Yes.
go like that, and then you can take a dish like this. This has coffee in it, but we're going to pretend like it had tahine. And then you just put some tahine in there, and then you just go like that. And the juice from the lime will make the tahine adhere to the glass. So it's super easy. And then you have a rimmed glass, and it gives that nice little spice to break up a little bit of the sweetness of the honey and everything like that. And it's, you know, it's the perfect libation.
Well, I wish I was able to pop over to your place and enjoy those cocktails with you. I look forward to when the time is right, us being able to do that together. Paul, you're awesome. Thank you for making this simple and easy and something everybody can do at home.
Cheers to you. Thank you.
Cheers to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.